All right, so I keep having a lot of people ask me this question. I realize I don't have a video for it. So this video is for starting and stopping the generator from the inverter. So if you hit the down arrow multiple times, you come all the way down to menu option 500, which is operation. Hit enter, that takes you inside. Then as you go down, you'll eventually come to operation generator. Hit enter. And then right there, gen manual start. And most of the time it'll be on auto. Sometimes this will be a dash, which I think I have had some inverters where it didn't auto start it. And so I had to actually go in here and set it to auto, but it seems like that. I wonder if they fix that in the firmware, because it seems like it's been behaving better. Anyway, once you hit enter, once you get to this mode, if you hit enter, you'll see that now this little cursor is blinking. See that little blinking cursor? And while that cursor is blinking, I can now hit the arrow keys and change it. There's a stop, there's a start, there's a run 1 hour, and then there's an auto. So for this exercise, I'm going to go ahead and say stop. And then you say okay, dunk, and that will stop the generator. And then if you hit enter again, cursor's blinking, I could come down to run 1 hour, enter, and it always asks for confirmation. You say okay. So right now I told it to run for 1 hour. So it's now going to run the generator for 1 hour, and then it should shut the generator off at the end of 1 hour. It's kind of nice. Let's say you know that you want to run the generator a little bit, but it's more just to kind of refresh the battery on the generator. This would be a good, you just tell it once a month, just come out and tell it to run for 1 hour and then forget about it. And then at this point, the generator should start up. This particular trailer does not have a generator, so that's why you're not hearing the generator start up. And once the generator clicks or connects, you'll see a little G appear right here. And if you go down to meters and you go to external meters, generator state, it says run 1 hour, connect, and you can see that it wants to run for 1 hour. So as soon as it actually connects to the generator, it will then count that down. Now, if you noticed, it just started to count down from 15. This is now in the run state, and it's running for 1 hour. Now, the reason it says 15 minutes and not 1 hour is that whenever you start the generator, there's a minimum run time. It says, look, if I'm going to start the generator, at least run for 15 minutes before you shut it off and try to start it again. And so that's going to count down from 15 minutes to 0, and then it will be 45 minutes. Then the timer will change to 45 minutes and it'll count down, which will end up being a 1 hour connection. Now, if you come out here, you'll see that I have a G. There's my G. Now, the reason why the G is showing up right now is because for this particular trailer, I'm running power from my grid, which is coming over here, and it's plugged into the back of where the generator goes right there. So you can see that. So even though this trailer does not have a generator, I can at least connect to the grid as if it were having a generator. Now that this G is here, I'm going to go back down to operation, go to generator, and then it's going to be generator manual start. It's now going to say run 1 hour. I'm going to change that to stop. Now, once I click stop, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. It's going to go into what they call a cool down state, because it's good to let your generator kind of cool off because if it's been under load and it's like, okay, now I want to cool down, it's a 5-minute cool down time. I'm going to show you something interesting here. So I'm going to go ahead and say stop. Yes, confirm. Now, if I hurry up here to the main menu, oh, you just barely saw the G disappear. The G disappeared. That's exactly what you'd want to have happen. Let's go look at generator state now. You go to meters, external meters, total meters. Oh, sorry. No, wait, we don't want total meters. We want to go down Yeah, external meters. We want to go to generator state. There we go. Now, see how it says none? But if I come down to gen start time, it says warm. And it's counting down. Oh, I was actually expecting it to be cool, but oh well. Because if I come out here again, and I say operation, and I go to generator, and if I say, and then again you hit enter and you go into that cursor mode, if I say stop a second time, that will now terminate the cooldown. So instead of having to wait for 5 minutes before the generator actually shuts off, you can bypass the cooldown by doing a stop twice. But the trick here is you have to wait till that G disappears before you do the second stop. Okay, so anyway, that is how you start and stop your generator from the inverter. Hope everybody finds this video helpful. I think I'd say that on every video. It's kind of boring. All right, I should come up with some kind of catchphrase or something. Okay, bye, everybody.